Of course, you can imagine they were harassing him over the issue, you know. Na mjama na iko kwa crazy world. But
those people are beyond, they are beyond evil.
Kabisa man. Bana, si wangeacha tu amalize surgery. But anyway, we are looking
Hapana,
for
unajua wezi acha, si unajua kuna kitu ilifanywa okay, the way these cops are being held accountable, a lot of them don't have even enough money to hire lawyers to defend them whenever they get into such trouble. They don't even have enough money to pay the fines. And a lot of them will end up going to jail because of their silly mistakes. Okay? They know this. So at that juncture, the cops trying to pressure somebody, to give them the bullet, to be silenced and all that, they are actually trying to save their lives. You see that thing? And listen, nobody told them to fire. Nobody told them to shoot people. You know, they become egotistical there. And they know the obligation that they have to do. The rules are even under, is it Section 58 of the National Police Service Standing Orders. So we could care less. What we know is that they broke the law and they need to pay.
Yeah, alafu Murkomen anawachocha. Oh, tutakuwa
na Murkomen aliwagas. What Murkomen didn't tell them was that kuna kuanga na hii issue ya the superior subordinate relationship. Now, the various elements that are needed to establish whether there's the doctrine of command responsibility. For example, where a person has superior or has actual powers to control the actions of the subordinates. In this case, the IG of police controls the actions of the police, right? And as per under the constitution. And there's also political control. In this case, the Interior Cabinet Secretary has political control to the extent that they can even prevent and punish such criminal conduct. That is the shooting of protesters, right? So up to that extent, you can see Murkomen realized this goose was cooked. And that's why you started seeing him giving at the policy directions on how police should utilize firearms. There will be no shooting and all that stuff. Murkomen just gassed them up, okay? A lot of them are going to end up on their own behind bars. And even Murkomen himself, he can be charged under that command responsibility, politically speaking.
Ana bahati. But Vuri,
he's cooked. He's cooked. That's what unamwona akitembea huku. He's cooked.
Kabisa. I've shared, I think I'm a post too sahi. I had seen this earlier. I've shared it on the comment section. Mama wamesema there was a blood donation request huko KNH. A guy called Michael Omondi. You can even visit him. I think ametaja hapo the ward 4B KNH. Alafu kuna mwingine who will need prosthetic. I think it's the same. No, it's a different guy who will need prosthetic arms. Juu tear gas, it blew off his right hand. Okay, but kuna hii blood donation KNH. I don't know if alisema more is needed. So maybe the call should be if you're able to, or if you know someone who is able to, pitie pale aweze kusaidiana na hiyo ya blood donation and find out what exactly the issue was. Hiyo tweet I think you can nimeona jana ama juzi about this particular Michael Omondi. So in terms of that is the update. I think he's one of the comrades wenye walikuwa na tishiwa kutolewa KNH.
Wametolewa?
No. Ajataja, I think they're still there because he's just posted like 15 minutes ago. Ni kama ametoka huko. So I was hoping he'd be here to give us.
Si muinvite kwa space atuambie.
Nimemuinvite. Nimemuinvite mara kama mbili. I don't know. He could be driving. I don't know. But we'll see. Maybe let me try and reach out over the phone. You guys, mnaweza endelea tu kidogo. Let me call you.
Sasa tupee topic ya kuongea.
Ni sawa. So kuna nini? Sorry. I've shared a few tweets hapo kwa comment section. So hiyo ya Brayo, ya Samba, I think it's the same one. Yeah, you can check them up in terms of what's going on. Na nimesema hapo kwa tusiwa forget the handle, you can find a bit more of the retweets. Redefine your hand is up.
Yeah, John. The Tusiwa Forget has been running now for almost a year, and you remember last year we had a mission to visit the families of the bereaved. But I know the Kenyatta National Hospital Comrades right now is urgent, and we had a pay bill where with Changaudo, and then we were able to visit a few. But now I believe finances are needed in every situation, and I think it's something we should consider discussing. Yeah, bringing just that pay bill up to also contribute to see forget should not be left behind us. Also, others are rallying behind in being of help. When you have a kit, unaona people like kina Samba ilifika mahali ikakuwa sasa ni tunachangisha online, but if we have a kit just in place, anyone needs assistance, we can be able now to approve as a team hiyo pesa itaenda kwa nani anahitaji more, nani ako left out, like Samba was left out last year. You see, when you have just that kit in place, mtu mwenye ako left out anapata assistance. I think we need to have an emergency kit. I know hatuwezi kosa 500 ama 200 everyone, and that one will mean a lot. Yeah, I thought to just remind us of that.
Hello, sorry. I was on call. I may have missed what you said. Is someone speaking?
Precious amemaliza tu sahi.
Oh, nilisikia tu story ya nini, the pay bill. I think you mentioned the till number yenye tulikuwa
Yes.
tunatumia.
Yes, I was just reflecting on our previous mission last year when we contributed some cash, so it did not reach our targeted goal, but we were able to visit a few families with it, and I'm just thinking if we could have an emergency kitty to forget anytime mtu akona some extra cash every month tunaweka pale ndio in cases of mtu kama Samba ama mtu yote mwenye ako left out, where tusiwa forget can be able to come in and stand in the gap ndio tuweze so that nobody is left behind straining.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe I'll share it again on the space. Ikuwe kama sadaka. Where just a nini, something because initially ndio amekuja by the initially the idea was to for the visitations, but now it's like tumefika enzi za, I mean, there are people in hospital, there are people who need help, assistance. It could definitely nini. Maybe I'll do that as we go on. I didn't find your hand still up. Mani app yangu inacheza na macho. Okay. No worries. Yeah. Mama, karibu bana. We were hoping for that update on nini? Majamaa wa KNH, our comrades.
All right, thank you for the mic and thank you for all the good job that you're doing. Hii kitu ni effort yetu sisi. It is each one of us to do their small bits. Just like Mother Teresa used to say, kila mtu being a ray of hope to those guys. Because most of the guys when you talk to them walikuwa nasikiaga hizi vitu zina happen kwa TV, wanaenda maandamano, wanarudi vizuri just like most of us do. Tunaenda, tunarudi vizuri. But that day it happened. So let us try to develop that culture of empathy. Kuhurumiana, trying to be there for each other. Even just a simple call, kuwapigia simu, ni aje bro, mko salama, ni aje, mko salama, mnaendelea aje? It can be of great help. Even just a small message, telling them for WhatsApp, we are together. Or even like now when, because we are having a small drive, blood drive. Ya huyu kijana 21-year-old Michael Omonti. If you can be able, because blood ni kitu mtu God ametupatia naturally, if where possible, you can donate. Hata kama una fare, you just tell people probably missing a fare or something, and people can try and chip in. So let us try and do our small bits. The update is that we told them to stay put, wasijaribu kutishatishwa na mtu yoyote, and most of them wamesema at least they are put. Up until umesikia wewe mwenyewe ndio unataka kwenda. There are a few cases wametoka like 2 or 3, but those ones it was from their own wao ndio walitaka kwenda, but the rest of the guys wenye wajapona bado tunawaambia to stay put so that wapone kabisa. And the good thing they're not being charged anything. Najua hospitali at first ilikuwa nawekea kama bills zingine exorbitant na kubwa, but we were able to make noise na sasa hakuna mtu analipa anything. The other concern is that at least kuna wenye that's what I was even putting out there. Kuna some wamepoteza mkono, like there's a guy called George. He's feeling very depressed, anashindwa what will life be. So if you know those organizations inafanyaga those prosthetic arms, then it would be very beneficial to him. He's a family man, he's a father of 2. Alikuwa analimaga kidogo kufanya kazi yake haswa tu huko Nairobi. So sasa he is feeling like his world has come to an end. If we can be able to be a ray of hope, hata kama ni zile, because I was trying to research, because I've never had that. You know, just sometimes these things we think they are too far away up until ipate kitu yenye na nini, and I feel bad because I've never had to research about these things. Na research sahi ndio naona kuna zile za the ones that don't move but can be able kufunika hiyo, or there are those that can be able to move, but those are I can see they are very, very expensive. So if you have knowledge, because I am not an expert in those sites, mimi si expert wa hizo pande, if you have knowledge on how those things work, it would be a lot of help. Another thing pia, those guys wanateseka, most of them wanateseka because you find walikuwa ni ile hustle daily. So unapata even kupata rent, kama Michael Sani kwa naongea naye, this guy young boy, you can imagine kalimaliza tu form 4 2023. Kama kamekuja huku kamehaso, kametoka place inaitwa Sidindi, kamekuja huku Nairobi kuhaso into I think towards the end of 2023-2024, and he had already acquired the skill of painting. So alikuwa anaenda hizo vibarua za painting, and the mother ndio alikuwa ananiambia kijana wangu anajaribu sana, ni kijana mdogo kimafikra lakini kimwili, lakini mafikra ni mkubwa sana. Whenever he gets 200 shillings anatumia mamake, anamwambia mam, kula hiyo leo, kula kanyama. So the mother was like, wanataka kuchukua tu huyu kijana yangu tu, ule mmoja tu mwenye amenisaidia sana. So you find that most of them are struggling na kitu kama rent ya 3500 2000 or something. So I was thinking if we can be able to do just a small drive or something, then we try and check on their, because unapata mtu like Michael anajaribu concentrate na kupona, but he's thinking about your 3500. Then there's another guy whose also wife is pregnant, she's expectant. To fundraise in another group at least tukaweza kuchangisha kidogo ya rent yake ya 3000 or something. So you find they are like you and I, struggling every day. Basa wameongezwa burden. Yeah, they cannot move. Wako na rent, wako na nini. So if we can be able to think of ways we can be able to help them in those small bits, at least huyo mtu ajue hiyo mwezi amelipa rent or something. I know we are struggling, but let us put ourselves in those shoes, because we need that numbers, we need that empathy, because no one is coming to save us. Ukiona what the situations that are happening in Gaza, in Palestine, in what even the UN is wamenyamaza tu. No one is coming to save the world. Ni sisi tu kujiokoa. So we have to be there for each other so that we build that momentum. And I believe we are going to do that because we have to be each other's keeper. Ni sisi kwa sisi. No one is coming to save us. It is us for us. Thank you. I yield the mic.
Asante sana Mamau, grandson Mamau, for that update. So I want to pass around. Maybe someone may have a question. And by the it doesn't take much. It's just showing up at lunchtime at KNH if you're able, if you're in the vicinity. Ka unaweza pitia, ka unaenda tao, ushuke tu upitie, usalimia wase. It's something you can easily do. It's within your power. There's something I just wanted to say before we move to new speakers. Unajua, like going to a protest is one thing, but most people, they fail to realize the price on the street is sometimes can be very high. Alafu the work of cleaning up after street protest. Say the whole country should be out and about to try and get them, as comfortable as possible in terms of getting well. Unfortunately, in Kenya we have a culture of forgetting people. That's why tunasema tusiwa forget. So please, if kama uko na utu ndani yako, do the little that you can. Show up, say hi to them. Kani tumatunda unaweza beba nini, ongea na wao story kidogo. Like just be a normal human being for God's sake. So I'll be sharing the Nani Redefined mentioned about the till that we've always had since last year. Till unajua ni rahisi ku-audit, so we just have it there. I'll share the poster, but I see there are new people wenye wangependa kutusemezea kidogo. Tuanze na KM. KM, umejaribu sana ukidrop kirudi. What's on your mind?
Hi, can you hear me?
Perfect.
Okay, so my name is Kay Kemunto. I've had issues with my internet, but thank God that I can speak right now. So two things. Maybe one, I'll pay for, I don't know, rent for that 3,500. I'll give it out. But I want to see if we can just decide and just close this business. Because we keep on, the desensitization that Kenyans are getting is extreme. We are okay with the death of so many people. We're okay with Albert Ojwang now. We're okay with Boniface Kariki. We're okay with Watoto wa Shule. The other day, we're okay with Shakahola. We are just okay. It hurts me to see that we can see unconstitutional. We can see ways that we can put this guy out. Completely just say, we are done with you. Get out of this state. So I feel like, I don't know what to feel, because I feel like we are playing games. I don't know why people cannot just decide. We are going to do a proper drive, proper money drive. What is a hospital? We have all the people, at least from what I have, from the WhatsApps I'm in, I know that there are people, there are emergencies in Nanyuki, in Nakuru, in Gilgil, in Naivasha, in Nairobi. There's so many, but those are the ones I'm aware about. So why can't we just do a proper drive? Make sure they have the if it's blood drive, we do a proper blood drive, and then we do a proper Harambe, because I also think Harambe is not the solution. But whichever way we do a proper Harambe, watu wetu wakuwe na dawa na usaidizi. And then we, the same people, just you people, I don't know why you're not seeing this. Go on the street, drive at 6 a.m., 5 a.m., drive and funga hizo street zote. Zimeni, hata mweke tu mchini hapo. Just do your nyama choma and say, Ruto, we don't want you anymore. Get out. Just one day. The second day, itabi atoke. If they're going to kill us on the streets, on the roads, they're going to, it's going to be because at the end of the day, what we are hearing about what's coming is even worse. We better decide that we are not going to keep on doing harambes every mandamano. We're not going to keep on mandamanoing the same way we've been doing. We have to change our systems. We'll be smarter. And the thing I'm trying to drive is that constitutionally we have enough evidence to impeach from a people's drive. It's called what? Popular initiative. Alafu hiyo popular initiative yetu ni watu wako kwa streets, because the MPs will never do anything for you. So now you make this place go to hell. I don't know why I feel like that is a better solution, because we can't keep on talking to people to have utu, because utu pia iko na we are human. Number one, we are very human. So kuna pahali I get the money, I try, but after 6 months I'll dry out. On the other side again, we know they are doing illegal things. We have been paying these taxes. The amount of tax I pay, I'm overwhelmed, and it's going to someone's pocket. So let's just get rid of what our problem is first, and we will not be fundraising for people. The system will be working for us. I don't know, maybe I am oversimplifying this, radicalizing things, but I think we start by actually looking at the root causes and then finding solutions. Thank you.
Asante sana Ken, thank you. I recognize Ama drop. There's a gentleman I think who joined us. Okay, there's a retweet on the comment section I'd like to draw your attention to. I don't know if you guys had seen this earlier. There is a group in Nakuru. They've been in touch with the families of the people who are lost from last year, or who perished or who were killed. Let me just say, from last year, and they'll be having something going on. So there is a contact there as well. If you want to help, if you want to be part of it, if you want to help and be part of it as well, please, make use of that poster. Posters are not just there for fun. They're there to convey a certain information. So tafadhali, iko hapo tu kwa comment. I think it's Alex who's posted there. So our friends from Nakuru will need our assistance in whatever way and form. Asante KM, by the way, for that. I don't know if there is with the immediate right now. I hope the aspect of Nini, of the updates that we are hoping to. Unajua Chalo alikuwa anauliza CITREP situation report. I hope it's been thoroughly, laid bare. Yeah, we have comrades at KNH. Wengine walikuwa natishiwa, mama ametushow some left. I don't know, mama, did they go to another hospital? Ama they were good enough to go home? I don't know. Maybe that's something we need to look up after. Alafu there's a blood donation. There's a blood drive, sorry, for a 21-year-old Michael Omondi, who is in KNH. So I believe you had even given the ward. Let me check. 4B. Ward 4B. So if you're in a position to make your way and look for Michael Omondi at Ward 4B, and you'll be able to donate your blood for his cause, itaweza kupatikana vizuri. Alafu ya mwisho yenye nitasema, as we come to a close, and you guys, you can prepare your final remarks, is I've shared the poster. So your till number, we used it last year to be able to finance our movement to go and visit people. Of course, huwezi enda mkono mtupu. These are people who lost And even some of the people we visited, well, all of the people we visited, they've become great friends. These are strangers that have become great friends, families of people who are shot outside Parliament. And for right now, we are kind of like rebranding it into an emergency fund, so that in any case, if we come across a situation where someone needs assistance, immediate assistance, itaweza kupatikana. So that till number is if you have money you can spare. Okay, if you're moved, if you're able to spare, saa zingine I know people wanaweza. Nakumbuka vile walifanyia Hanifa na ile story ya audit but on this, that's why we chose a till number. It's quite easy to trace the transactions, and it's simple enough for people to use as well. If you kawe ni mtu wa diaspora, you can DM me or even Redefined, and you'll be able to get help on how best you can be of assistance. So that's what I wanted to put across. It's Apple Jukwa Jumboton, and it's on the comment section. Otherwise than that, maybe we can start dialing down on final comments for today's forget. Tutaanza na nani Wanjiru. When the co-host, you can direct the people.
Umeamua unimulike. Anyway, let's Precious ameenda wapi?
Si unajua
Anyway.
ako busy kidogo.
Naona Aren amefika. It's been a minute since I said hi to Aren. It's been a minute. We can start with Charlo, then we go to Maumau Gansan and finish with KM before maybe Aren comes and says hi to Anshiro.
Okay. Yeah. So thank you for the opportunity. So as we continue to monitor the events regarding the health of our comrades that are got injured during the protests, I wanted to highlight the issue of Julian Joki, the one that perished, unfortunately, in Nanyuki. The postmortem has come out, and some of the details of the postmortem are stating that she had died under natural causes, of which we are opposed to. We will have to review the postmortem and have it conducted by an independent pathologist, because it is on record that she was injured by the police. Not only her, but even among the people that were detained. So that is something that should alarm us, because we know they are going for the postmortems, they are going after the pathologists. If they can come for you while you're in the hospital to check for the bullet, you can imagine what they are doing to the pathologists. And they have seen the way the cops that act ultra-vires and even endanger the lives and even take lives of people while they're on the streets, what is happening to them. So out of fear, these corrupt cops, these crooked cops are out here doing everything and anything, okay, just to make sure that they don't face justice. You remember the lady that had refused with her son in the boot of the car because what the police were trying to do, that was in Kitengela. Okay, so Julian Joki died because of police misconduct. Okay, and she was not in good health when she was presented in court. In fact, she raised the issue, and they refused to take her to the hospital or give her the necessary health care that is needed. Okay, so this postmortem aid needs to be reviewed again. Now the till that has been posted, I've also shared it, and of course I'm even sharing it with some of my comrades in the legal arena, so we can see how we can help the people out financially, because that this is the time that we lock on with our brothers and sisters. because you guys cannot say nane nane and we are abandoning the people in the hospital. No, it's till the end. And also the issue of coming up with a different way of protesting. The best advice I can give is to lengthen it. Don't just come and protest between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. and go back home. Stay on the streets. That's how Bangladesh did it. It was 1 week non-stop. Okay? It was 1 week non-stop. And even the prime minister fled, and now she's getting convicted for all the people that died, because I had highlighted the issue of the command responsibility. Okay, the people that are in authority, that are giving the command to the police to do whatever they are doing, okay, they can be held liable. People like Murkomen, people like Koech, people like the IG Kanja. Yep. So I'm sharing that still, and yeah, let's stay committed to this work, because we want a better Kenya, right? So that is all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Carol. And I think I like how we finished it with, we just want a better Kenya, and Ruto has to go, because how many people will be, we will still on, remembering to forget watu wenye walikufa, Julia Joki. I don't know how her case is going. Sijui kama amefunguliwa kesi kule na Nyanyuki, because she deserves justice for what she went through the police cells. We have to remember these people. Naruto must kuaki huyo. Let me keep quiet because nimepona tu homa saa hizi, sitaki kuharibu mambo. Anyway, Momo Gradson and then KM tuende tumaliziwe na Allen na Redefined.
All right, thank you for the mic. Thank you for the mic. My take would be that I emphasize on being each other's keeper. You may have the time. Kuna mwingine anaweza kosa the time, anaweza kuwa na the resources. Kuna mwingine anaweza kosa the time and the resources, but maybe anaweza kuwa na damu. So each one of us has a role to play. Na tukiachia tu ati ni nini, let us all own up something small. Kakitu kadogo, that civic space. Kama unafanyaga kazi mahali kajua kali, own that civic space. Let us make a community of believers, watu who can believe in change. And one way I started protesting is that I changed my profile picture. I have very high people in the corporate world who are in my status. So when I put my picture like that, I changed my profile picture kwa this red vest or something, the red head. They keep on asking me, you are not afraid, you are in the corporate world. No. It's one way of protesting. Have something that you can protest on. It doesn't take you so much. I used to have a very good profile picture. Yangu nikiwa when doing my while undertaking my judicial attachment at the judiciary. Nilikuwa na very good profile picture, which I changed. So you have to believe in something, and it has to come intrinsically. See, kitu driven by money, driven by what? And one way that at least you can be able to do that protest is even simple thing like updating your profile picture to reflect. But most of us just want our beautiful profile pictures. Most of us are afraid of losing contacts in your social spaces. Me, I say to hell with that. There's one thing I believe in, and I'll put it there. If I don't believe in this leadership of these people, and it's not him alone peke yake, he represents the swamp that we need to drain. So each one of us has a role to play. Si kukojeana tu kivyetu nini. And I wish there was a way we would even do it like we say there are these injured people. We how many people? Kila mtu tunagawana ni kama assignment. Tunagawana huyu. Just find out their details. Where are they? They were injured. They are what? These are dead. How can we be able to visit them? So that we spread out to everywhere. Because we cannot, John cannot do everything. Many men to a few families. And we need all of us to own like a small space, so that we can be able to meet up at some point and have that collective energy. But I say there are simple things like even just updating your profile picture to reflect the times that we are living in. It's simple, but it reflects a lot of things. Minimal swali from all different places, and it shows them that we are angry. Some of them even are sitting MPs. Mwingine tulikuwa tunaongea naye on Saturday, anasema nini umeweka huko, namwambia ni hiyo, anatukasirisha. You see, that is civic education umefanya to the right place. You've booked the right place. those in the corporate world who come and like, hey, what's this? You are booking in the right places. But most of us are comfortable. We are just saying, hey, we are in there. But most of us are not at heart. And if we just get a few of us at heart 100% to party like people who believe, we'll be able to change this thing. And God is on our side. The comrades are doing well. And thank you for the volunteer who's volunteered to donate to Michael. I can share the details of Michael. I have his number. I can consent with him to share his number. And let us try and do a small spaces. We try kushikiana mzigo as we try and build that momentum. The momentum, I believe, because most of us tunasema hiyo tukue organize, tukue nini, have a party. I would think the best way to build this momentum and movement is through something special we have that they don't. Humanity. Hao wengi ni wanyama. Most of us are human. At least most of us in the movement are human. We care about each other. If we can be able to build that one into a solid foundation, that we care for each other, especially the people wenye tuko nao pande yetu. See, like now those guys who are in hospital are going to fight for us, showing them that we care, showing the families kama venye John amekuwa akifanya, venye nimekuwa nikifanya, to show them. That one we will build a whole network. Utakuta Kisumu tuko na watu, people believe us. And the best way to build it is through empathy. We have that, they don't have that. That's our biggest weapon. Building through empathy ni sisi kwa sisi, trying to offer solutions for each other.
I saw what you did today when going to Kenyatta National Hospital and giving us an update on what people need. That is actually what's supposed to be done, and that's a very big work you're doing. Good job on that. Na kwa inatiti tukumbuke akina nanio nimesahau kuna hii bye Pasadis. She's one of those people who need to be gone. Imagine a working woman rep would be really concerned on people who are on what happened, people in the hospital killed because of the bad governance. She would be there for the people, by the people. I don't know if you're understanding, but she needs to go. So if you're in Nairobi and the environs, I think the signatures will start being corrected. We need 750. So that has to be done. Redefined. Ama nimalize na wewe niende kwa ndugu Aren.
Men first, Allen.
Men first. Ndugu yetu Allen.
Yeah, that's a new one. Men first. Anyway, it's truly an honor to be part of this powerful space. Since last year, since this movement began, since To See or Forget began. Well, I haven't been very much involved, but I think it's time. I also add some energy to the movement as well. And it's always impressive, since you're not here just to talk and but also to give, to support, and to say to the bereaved and the injured that we see them, that we remember them, and we stand with them. And of course, a special hello to my dear friend and co-host, Wanjiro. Since you made sure I say hi to you, so hi, Wanjiro. I was about to say hi, cousin, but I won't say that. So thank you so much for the warm welcome, and let's keep the fire burning. Yet to see or forget, that means we carry the memory forward with purpose. So thank you so much, everyone, and I yield the mic.
Hey, thank you so much, Aren. That was so short and precise. I'm so used to you talking for hours. Anyway, thank you so much. I think maybe Redefined will give us a breakdown of what we have spoken today and the action that we're going to take from maybe today. About our John Redefined.
Thank you, Anjiru. Thank you so much, and for everyone that has joined. At some point, I was I left, I dropped, so I might not give the conclusive summary. But what we've done is we've given her John Seremani a shared highlight of what is currently happening in Kenyatta National Hospital on the injured comrades that are there. He has also shared that some have been discharged, and then also grandson of Momo has given us highlights. And the most important thing is to be there in person and also in support. If you're not there in person, at least you can send your financial support to the till number that we've been using since last year. To see or forget started last year, and our focus then was to visit the families of the bereaved, and we were able to visit a few, but at some point we had now to focus on especially on what has been happening since the beginning of this year. So we've not been consistent for some time, but one thing I pray is that we stay consistent, and we set at least or twice a month or once every week we have updates, because I know the comrades that need and the families that need our support and our attention are many, and I believe we can still achieve our mission that we set earlier. So I just want to thank all Kenyans that are always available, that come when we make a call, that you're here, you listen, and you send your support. It's really important, and that's the power of our heritage and the power of our national anthem, that we stay united and to defend and to just defend our country and to defend our constitution. So thank you for everyone that has offered support. Families have felt loved anytime we've visited. They have sent their appreciation, and just they will always stand with the other families as well, especially the family of Rex Masai. Mama Rex is always there for other families. Mama Kennedy always shows up, and I know we've touched lives. I know we may not have provided much, but just being there present for them, that is really something that has a long-term impact. So let's not give up. Let's always be there. Let's show up. Let's be consistent. And I know that we are changing one life at a time. So thank you and have a good evening. Bye bye.
Asante sana redefined. And let me give you your flowers right now. You did a good job last year with to forget mkiwa na John. That one cannot be denied. That was such an awesome work. And continue doing the same. We really need a good work in Kenya. We need changes. We need a revolution. We need a liberation. That's what we need, and we need also to help those people who even did it, Akina Rex Masai, to get justice. People who have not found justice until now. I saw the family of Boniface Karaoke jana kwa, was it yesterday or today, wakisema they need to see the person who killed because ako in a mask. They are not, they're like, wana uliua mtu. I mean, it is not, it's crazy, but we need justice. We need courts. I had an idea, but or it wasn't basically mine, it was on my DM. Someone came to my DM and was like, Wanjiru, we need to know these lawyers who actually, not lawyers, these judges who instill the bonds. Juu anayepewa bond ya 200k, 300k ukoza 50k juu ya kwenda maandamano. We need to identify these judges who are actually giving these hideous boards and bails, and make sure hata watu siseme tuwasalimia kinishanza kwa mtu mbaya. We identify them, we tuambie tunawajua. You cannot do that. Anyway, it's just an idea, but that idea, I really like it though. Anyway, naona John ameongeza samba.
Wanjiru, nini mbaya na salamu? Kuna mtu apendi salamu? Hata kama
Karibu account yangu karibu iende na nani? Elon Musk aichukue juu ya kusalimiana. So style.
Ni sawa. Next time tutadistribute kwa WhatsApp.
Nilikuwa sinaloa for 24 hours, ilikuwa refu.
Pole kwako. Ugua pole pole. So I brought up Samba. Samba is the guy, one of the guys we've been talking about. Samba, unaweza tuongelesha? Salimia wasee bana. Are you in a position to speak? Go ahead. Poa sana. There's a bit of background noise. Yeah.
Unanipata sahi?
Yeah, iko poa, yeah.
Oh, I hope mko poa. Mimi niko poa, naendelea poa. So far so good. First of all, Ruto must go. Na bado tunasema ni one tap. Na sijui nisemeaje. Kwanza ni kuwashukuru kwa wenye mmenishikilia kutoka last year mpaka saa hii, bado na recover. Naona redefined hapa, walimtembelea, waliona venye naendelea na venye amewambia hivyo ndo kuko. Yeah, na kitu mimi ningetaka kusema ni ama comrades wenye bado wameumia na wako hosi, bado muangalie. Sasa kuna wenye wengine hawana hiyo uwezo, na kuna wengine wa last year kama mimi hawajaipona. Wako wengi, si mimi peke yangu. Na kama venye tunajua si wote funds zilikuwa zinasimamia watu last year ziliisha, so watu wengi wako on their own, so ninyi wanategemea na wako wengi, si mimi peke yangu. Akina redefined wanaweza waambia wao ndo wanatembeleaga wakiwa na kina Michelle na wanafanya kazi poa sana. Comrades wanaona eneo haiko kivyao, na hiyo kitu inawapemotisha sana. Na mimi naweza emphasize muendelee tu hivyo hivyo, si BS. Najua ina cost vitu mingi, time, finances, but mnafanyaje poa sana juu wenyewe kutoka sisi tuna wenyewe bado hatujaachiliwa na revolution lazima iendelee. Yeah. Ni hayo tu, unless mtu ako na swali ama kitu yote anataka kusema.
Yeah, I think it's good. Mimi nashukuru. Thanks even for coming up to the mic and speaking to your situation. Tulishapata wase the update regarding your case, and keep praying for you upone haraka man. Yeah, so just for anybody else, kuna hiyo tweet redefined iko hapo juu kwa Jumboton, iko pia kwa comment section. Iko na namba ya Samba, so if you're able to send something to support him because kwa his in his stage of healing, he's not, vile tumesema, he's not in a position to do here to do work for quite some time now. So you can as support in any way, please do so. The number is right there. You can just use it directly. Asante Samba for speaking. I return the control of the mics back to my co-host, Wanjiru.
Hata tushamaliza. Tushamaliza. Maybe we should have somebody sing for us the national anthem. But I added somebody who works for the mic the last minute, so I have no idea what Big K want to say. Before then, John, you can press the national anthem after Big K. Big K haongei, let me add Dolphin. Dolphin is a sister from another mother. And I also wish quick recovery to Samba. I hope you are recovering very well. You can always hit my DM if you need anything, or you can also talk to the Defined and niambie, we stand with you, we are with you here. Now keep the spirit. You are comrade forever. Dolphin.
Hi Wanjiru, good evening.
Tupo.
Mkoaje? I've been
Keeping up the
following
spirit.
space.
Keeping up the spirit.
Manze, it is maybe leo limechangamka. And the topic about forget what when you are lumia, this is very good thought of you. John, this is very good, and we should keep on. I know we have a lot that we are dealing with, and at the same time we might feel a little bit overwhelmed, but it is just a phase. It is not something that will live there forever. So watu wenye pia waliumia, if we decide to come up with a pay bill, the way I've been following the initial speakers had said a lot about coming up with a pay bill and supporting. Yeah, we should come together and support our own, because they are still part of us, in as much as they are grounded, they are unable to join us on the streets. And this doesn't mean that if there are some people who are in the hospital, or maybe some who are actually unable to come out because they are maybe waliumia and something of the sort, that should not deter us from coming out. Like for instance, I'd like to let you know, Wanjiru, from today I had been in matatus. I've actually been preaching. It's like this regime inafanya nenda kwa mwenda wazimu. From morning, I got my email yesterday that I was supposed to start my annual leave with immediate effect as of today. My friend, I said leo nataka tu kufanya sarakasi hii Nairobi. Nimezunguka kwa matatu. I'm telling people from tarehe 8 hakuna kutoka. Watu wanunue chakula waeke kwa nyumba. We need to redeem our country. I've tried to talk to the people, and I'm telling you, out of the buses zenye nimezunguka, there is no one mwenye ameoppose what I was saying. Sijasikia tutam anywhere. Guys, people are tired. People are tired of this regime. People are tired of Ruto, and Ruto has to go. Whether he likes it or not, he has to go. I'm very positive, and from the what I saw from the different parts of Nairobi places, nimekuwa nikienda, nimetumia Super Metro, nimetumia Embasava, Umoina. Kesho nataka kushika njia ya Ronga na Ngong. Nisikie huko rada iko aje. Can we try and gauge the political temperatures in the country? And no, amka tu kwa mata hata unaenda job, salimia wase, uwaulize wase, this is what is happening. Are you aware ABCD is going on? Usikie wase wanasema nini. Watu wamechoka. And I'm telling you, if we decide to come out this time round, even our parents will join us on the streets. We don't care what Ruto is going to do. I know they are planning to shoot us. They are planning to kill all of us. They are planning to shoot our legs. They are planning to arrest us, but we will not back down. We have to ensure that we keep on pushing. In as much as we are being told to wait for 2027, we cannot wait for that 2027. You see what happened yesterday about the education system. They're actually defunding education system. Unapata preza anaongea story yake huko, Mbadi anatuambia yake huko, sijui akina nani wano. What a confused government. Like seriously, what do these people want with us? What do they want with our lives? They just behave like little kids who don't understand where they are coming from and where they are going. Hata watoto wa nasari wanajuanga wakiatoka kwa nyumba wanaenda shule, wakitoka shule watarudi kwa nyumba. Like seriously, what's happening with this regime? Wase, mi sitachoka. Sitachoka. Juu wamenichosha, wacha tu nisukume. Wakipenda waniue, wakipenda wanishike, wakipenda wafanye kenye wanataka kufanya na mimi. But we are tired. Honestly, we are tired. And at this point, we just need to have a plan and execute what we know will actually favor the people. Education saizi hakuna. Parents are actually confused. watu wajui watafanya aje. And this is some, yani kila kitu this guy anapora kila mahali, na tuko tu tukitoka kwenda maandamano siku moja tunarudi. This time nipate mnarudi nyumbani. Tarehe 8 tukitoka hakuna kurudi nyumbani. Yesterday nilikuwa kwa space ya university students, the university presidents, our student leaders. They are actually planning a very serious maandamano from 9/9, that is in September. And what people were saying, there is no going home, guys. Mali blanda ikifika jioni kila msee yako mtaa. Kazi tungekuwa tunamaliza. Can we just be consistent? We even do a 3-day maandamano consistent. Something might come out of it. Tuacheni hii maandamano ya siku moja tunarudi kwa nyumba kama watoto wa Serela. Jameni. So as for me, on 9/9, I'm so ready. Let us plan our clothes tuambie watu wenye wanaweza tuletea chakula tao. Guys, we are sleeping in town tarehe 7 usiku. I know the lock is out of town, but we have to be in town as early as 7th, so that by 8th of August tuko ndani na kuna kurudi nyumbani. We ensure hata wakitufungia, we ensure we shut down this country na kila kitu ikwetu, hata kama hakuna kitu itakuwa inafanyika. Economy to paralyze for 3 days. Mniambie kama Ruto hata tuita. Mniambie kama Ruto hata asimama aongee na wananchi. Because it is too bad. It is too bad about the things that are happening, the sensitive areas that Kenyans need to be addressed. They are not addressing. They just keep on poking our parents. They keep on poking us with some shitty information. And yet we understand the institution. We understand what the constitution holds. We understand how Kenyan government works. For how long will we continue living on our knees? For how long, Kenyans? I need one person from here, kesho, tukutane tao. Tupige mdomo kwa matatu, Rongai na Zangong, kesho. I don't care what people will think about of me. I don't care. Whether they'll come for me hapo kwa matatu, sitaki kujua. But during this period that I'll be away from work, I have to do something. I have to do something. Najitolea. I land there. Thank you so much, Wanjiru.
Hey, I like how women. I keep on saying actually on other spaces that women are going to be the people who will actually lead this revolution. Sababu pia mimi niko holiday, so unaweza nipata sijui Rongai iko wapi, but I can try. Wacha tuone. Mau.
Mine is just to applaud her. Afanye hivyo. If we get 1,000 of us doing that, nimekuwa kwa matatu, nimeenda almost like 300 matatus in Nairobi, zile kubwa, so I've met almost 20,000 people. Do that. Fanya hivyo, mimi nifanye, mwingine afanye. We find like we are mad. That if we sit matatu tuko mad, or that 2 of us are mad. Ni driver tu peke yake amebaki. This revolution needs madness. It does not need straight people at wenye wako tu hivi. It needs people like us who are mad. I'm in the corporate world like you as well, and people think I'm crazy. They think I'm mad, but we have to be mad. Yes, wanatuonesha wazimu, we have to be wazimu. And I encourage you, keep up, viva.
Thank you. I think we need several people like hapa tushaanza mambo ya streets. John, endelea kabla change topic.
No, it's much needed. Yeah, kuna mjamaa alikuwa ameulizia Mike, I don't know kama bado watu wanatumia Safaricom, because it keeps on dropping and coming back, but in any case tutapatana basi next time for us. Now I think we'll resume our Monday spaces, so next time, same time, next week, same time, same place, we'll be holding another sit rep to find out how things going. In any case, if something happens in the middle of the week, I really Amchege is always timely with updates. Angalia pia hashtag forget the handle. I retweet whatever I can get, and let's keep on looking after our brothers and sisters, kwa sababu if anything hata tukizungumzia religion huku na pale, the one thing God asked Cain was, where is your brother? Sio something we need to have in mind. Gotta be your brother's keeper. So tafadhali make use of the space it's recorded. If you need any refresh on the updates, Samba, you have something? Ama sijakurada hapo. Ama ili ni pocket. Okay, no worries. So yeah, so everything you need is in the comment section. Utaipata hapo. The tweets, the poster for the till, anything you need regarding this space iko pale pale. So yangu tu ni kuwashukuru for showing up. I'd like us to bring this to a close, and we'll meet up next time. Let me do as requested by Wanjiru.
John, we can't hear anything. Am I the only one?
Same case here.
Sorry, I was hearing people talking.
Yeah, we can't hear anything.
I was playing the anthem. I don't know. Kumakaje. Let me try again. Is it coming through?
Not yet, not yet.
Okay, I think but it's my device. I don't know how this thing is operating.
Anyone in a position atusaidie? Anyone in a position atusaidie kucheza hiyo wimbo ya national anthem? Kindly asaidie John.
Nani ndio fundi wa mitambo? Let me try and get this.
Mau Mau.
Maybe I can use my phone.
Let me connect with my device.
Great.
We, John, hiyo ni nini umetufanyia?
Just a minute. National anthem. So I'll put the Swahili version.
Bye, bye, bye. Thank you. Thank you.
Good night.
See you next time. Bye, bye.
Good night.